I can't believe they did it. CC2 has surprised me with 2 big wins. And you want to know what they are? No, not those. Although I'm happy they're in. The number one thing is the fact that in this upcoming patch, rage quitting will finally be getting punished. The moment I heard that, I was feeling like this. You know how annoying it is to play this game and damn near every other match your opponent mysteriously disconnects right as they're about to die? It's bad enough I'm out here fighting people ranked higher than me for only minimum wage points, but now they can leave and they don't get taxed or anything. Now for number 2, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, yes, it was those. You know how long people have been waiting for this outfit for Hinata in game? Now not me, because you would never catch me wanting anything of the sort. It's just not my type of thing. I'm not a fan of sexualizing characters in that way, so you would never see that. My boy Kawaki in his Kawashiki form is finally going to be here, and I'm ready for it. Hopefully you're seeing the scans on screen. If not, I don't know why I'm still making videos. So Kawaki looks like he's going to be fun as fuck. He looks like he has some insane AoE jutsus. I expected that, nonetheless, with him having basically access to all Ishiki's abilities of the Karma Seal. It makes sense that he's going to have some insane cube shit, some of the broad abilities. Now it looks like, at least on the site too, they were talking about that he has like 3 jutsus, which I'm like, because they were talking about like 2 jutsus. One is like he can warp with the rods and then like shoot them downwards, and it looks like it's going to be good for combos, whatever. Like, okay, he has 2, but one is a hold variant, so maybe like the hold is he would just do the whole rod like field, and then if he just taps it, it's the teleport, because they show him using fire style fireball, like, or fireball technique. So that's the only thing I can think of, is one of them has to be like a held down, and that's why he has 3 jutsus. But if not, and they just gave him some level of shit where he's like Kagyu with like abilities and shit, I'm fine with that. Regardless, one thing I will give CC2 is, because like when I always thought about this, I knew this version of Kawaki was going to be in the game. I was just like, what the fuck is this all going to be? I'm like, CC2 is going to have to do something creative, because when he fought Boruto, he did some cool shit, but like nothing that was like alt worthy. And CC2 being classic CC2 was like, we got this figured out. If he didn't have anything that's an alt, we're just going to make something that's an alt. And I love them for that, because they get really creative with stuff the characters can do, but we just never see them do. And CC2 is like, fuck it, we're just going to take what they can do and just turn it up to 11. So I don't know, always give them their points for that. I will be making some Storm videos or Naruto / Boruto content mixed with my Dragon Ball Sparking content. I know Storm Connections isn't as hyped as Sparking Zero, especially because Storm Connections just wasn't that well received compared to Storm 4. At least that's what I feel like and what I've been noticing. If you say otherwise or think otherwise, let me know in the comments. I felt the no custom lobbies and armor jutsu left a bad taste in everyone's, well, most people's mouths. I'm not going to try to generalize it, but I would say a good majority of people didn't like the game after that. But it's a series I still love, and I'm happy CC2 plans to support the game for a long time, even though this may very well be the last Storm game. As they've said recently, Connections is the last game. So speaking of that, since they said that this is going to be the last Storm game, and I know they said that in Storm 4, they said Storm 4 was like the last Storm game for a while, and then, you know, here we are with Connections. So the reason I say very well maybe is because they say that, but then anything can change. You know, nothing's ever set in stone. They could, you know, 2 years from now be like, you know what, we're making a Storm 5, you know, because Storm Connections really isn't 5. It's, you know, kind of like one of the Storm Generations, Storm Revolutions, kind of like the in-between titles. But I wouldn't really be upset with this. Now, you guys let me know. Are you mad that Storm Connections is going to be the last Storm game? Would you prefer to get another Storm game? Did you assume we were going to get like an actual Storm 5 and this was just going to be another in-between game and you assumed everything was going to be improved in the next game? Or are you guys happy with this decision like me and you just kind of want to see what the future Naruto games is going forward? Because personally, me going forward, I would like to see like a Shinobi Strikers 2. Just because I feel like it would get the Xenoverse 2 treatment. Xenoverse 1 to 2 is a drastically different game, or Xenoverse 2 from 1 is a drastically different game, and that's kind of the treatment I want to see for Strikers 2. But also I have just other ideas for Naruto games in the future that I would like to see. And while I love the Storm series to death, it might be time to try to do something new, but I don't think we'll get anything solidly new until Boruto comes back. And not just like part 1 of Boruto, but I mean, once we get the time skip, then they'll probably start making new games. But they're going to be Boruto related games, and they're probably not going to be, they might have some influence in the Storm games, but it's probably going to be its own thing. But that's just me going on a tangent, and I have my own thoughts on that. I'm actually not too mad about that, but that's a topic for another video. Anyway guys, just wanted to get my thoughts on the new DLC and patch. If you enjoy Storm Connections or just Naruto / Boruto related content, then stick around. I've also been covering Sparking related stuff as well, so just know we like anime shit around here, alright? Anyway guys, I'm the Graceful Rogue. Back to the shadows I go.